You know, when it comes to your health, especially when you're a senior, finding a physician to work with can sometimes be hard, or somebody you're comfortable with. We have in the studio with us Rita Smith, who is the Senior Executive Vice President of Patriot Healthcare, which is, I thought, I'd never heard of you, Rita, but welcome to the show.
Thanks a lot.
Good to have you here.
Really good to be here.
Well, you were, still are, over in the Florida area, the Island Doctors. For over 20 years. Tell us about that.
Well, Island Doctors started about 26 years ago. We have about 43 offices around the state of Florida. And in our expansion plan, as part of our development, the need came that we were asked if we would venture into the state of Mississippi and Alabama as well, because there's a real crucial need for physician health care for our seniors. So we took on that challenge and found a way to make it work with Humana. And we're here and pretty excited about it.
Well, I love this, doing more than you have come to expect from your doctors.
Yes, we take that very seriously.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that we do that make us different than the normal primary care. Not that they're doing anything incorrectly or correctly.
Right.
It's just we do a lot of extra things and things that we found out over the years that have given us great experience to help us learn how to take care of our seniors a lot better.
Now, you mentioned that you mostly, do you deal with anyone younger than seniors, or?
Sure. Our main focus is the seniors and Medicare population, but we do have plans for people who are on Medicare, Medicaid, also disability, that are not 65, that we do accept those as well.
Well, I was reading that you are, of course, with seniors, a lot of it as we get older, because I'm considered a senior now because I'm over 60.
Right.
But there are things that we have to be thinking about when it comes to our health care, and sometimes we need a little bit of help with that. And just looking at some of the things that you do and that you work with. Your meal planning, education, smoking cessation. There's a lot of things that y'all work with these seniors on.
Well, one of the things that Dr. Hinman, who's the chairman and CEO, Roy Hinman, has great experience is the preventive side. The average physician sees his patients about 3.2 times a year on the national average. We see our patients about 9 times a year. And it's to ensure that we stop anything before it gets started. We have a policy. If you're not feeling well, you come in their office. If you make it there before the doors close, you will be seen. And we also have our 24-hour emergency line because we are seniors. So one of our policies is if you're sick, we can't give you an appointment for 2 weeks out. I mean, we're at that age where if we're not feeling well, we kind of need to be seen now.
Right, exactly.
Because anything can go on. And we have this big drive on cholesterol, COPD, diabetes, and cardiac. 75% of anything is going to happen is going to occur in probably those 4 major diagnostics, which you know. So we try to prevent all of that stuff, and we have a lot of programs to help us get to that point.
Now, I was reading the Health Improvement Focus Care, same-day walk-in visits, triangle diet. What is the triangle diet?
The triangle diet is something that Dr. Hinman came up with years ago, and it's amazing. It literally helps you lose a pound a day for about up to 36 days with very little effort at all.
Sign me up.
Right. we have one of our patients just lost 74 pounds. And in a short period of time, very, very legal, no heartaches. And what we do to incite them is we purchase these 5-pound blocks of fat. And you can actually take a picture with the fat that you've lost so you can see what was inside of you, and what it was. And we have all of these thousands of pictures.
That's motivation in itself to get rid of that.
It
really is.
So it's a great thing that's going on with the diet. And you can look at that on our website. Anybody can, and we share that, and they can review it.
Talk about Medicare Advantage.
Medicare Advantage is a great program, and one of my commitments to it is I have this big philosophy. You're going through the same thing I am, our parents. I just never believed that if you're paying Medicare for Medicare all your life, and then when it's time to use it, you pay for it again.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different programs in Medicare, like we have zero copay. for doctor's visits. That means you can come in there 90 times a day required. Our pharmacy benefits are better. The Silver Sneakers program is free. And you get all of these things, and you really spend a lot less. The government says that the average senior spends 25% of their funds, retirement funds, on health care. We don't believe in that.
Well, what about smoking cessation, helping people stop smoking?
We have a record, and I think it's well over 42% of the people that come in stop within a period of time. And
that's good.
Yeah, he's a real stickler about that, and our physicians are very, very key. But we train people how to do it, and we try to find that niche of why they do it, and then we backtrack from the back door from there. So it's pretty successful for those who want to get involved with it.
Preventive screenings, and at no cost. I mean, that's nice.
Yes, we do a lot of those. We do a lot of the pulmonary screening. We do a lot of the cardiac screening. We have annual wellness checks.
I was going to say, you do something annually.
Right.
Yeah,
we do the annuals to make sure they're due. And it really encompasses all of these type of screenings to help us keep our word that we're going to try to prevent anything from happening catastrophic. We know someday we all have to leave here, but we try to stretch it out as long as we can.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
You read people, hear people all the time living, somebody here locally just celebrated their 100th birthday.
That's great.
So, I mean, that's a goal for me right there. I don't know about everybody else. How would somebody find out if Patriot Healthcare is good for them?
The first thing they do, which of course we would publicize it, is call the 1-800 number, and we would set them up to have somebody just come out and personally go over with them about their plan, what they're presently doing, what their needs are. During this open enrollment time, people will get, I think it's on average of like 75 pieces of mails from plans from everywhere. You're never going to understand it, and 90% of the people are not going to go through it.
Yeah.
So we send somebody out to talk to them or invite them on their tour to the health fair, and they're they're really invited to come to the office and take a tour and see if it's the place for them.
And actually, you have two offices here on the Gulf Coast. You
Yes,
have
we
one
do.
right across the street from the station here
Right.
in the tall building. It is on Switzer Drive, Suite 308,
Right,
on the
correct.
3rd floor. And also, you have one on Broad Street in Gulfport.
That's correct.
So that, and again, if they want some more information on that,
Right.
they can call the 800 number on your
Correct.
screen and to get information about it. And again, someone will come out and talk to them and find out if they, if Patriot Healthcare is proper for
Yes.
them.
Correct.
All right.
And we will be having a lot of open houses.
Okay.
So they'll certainly be invited, and we'll be announcing that.
Regis, thank you so much for
Thanks
being
a
here
lot,
with us today.
and thanks for having me.
Hey,
This has
thank
been
you very
great.
much. You want some more information on Patriot Healthcare? Give them a call.